Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another vehicle repair video. Now today we are going to fit a new brake caliper to this 2012 Fiat Punto EVO, and it will be only the caliper that we'll be changing today. Now I have ordered a new set of brake pads and some new springs, but they have not yet turned up. Now bad weather is forecast, so I want to try and do this job as quickly as possible. Now the original caliper that is fitted to this car is unfortunately seized. That's why we have to change it. Okay, so we shall start off with loosening off these wheel bolts, and then we shall jack the car up. We shall put it up onto axle stands, and we shall remove the wheel, and then sort out this seized caliper. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do now is, there are two plastic dust caps which cover up two 7mm Allen key bolts. So we remove the dust caps to get to the Allen key bolts. Now I'm just going to remove the dust cap off this bleed nipple, as I shall use this dust cap to plug the hydraulic brake line when I loosen it off from the caliper. Okay, so now we are going to loosen off the brake line here, the brake pipe. Now you will need a 14mm spanner to do that. Now I just loosen it off, I don't remove it at this juncture. We now remove this retaining spring. Quite easy, comes off with a pair of pliers. Okay, I'm just using a long screwdriver here just to prise the caliper apart Like I was saying, this caliper is unfortunately seized, that's why I'm changing it. Okay, so now the brake caliper is now free, so now I have to turn the caliper so I can loosen it away from the hydraulic brake pipe. Now I can't actually turn the brake pipe, I have to turn the caliper. Now once the caliper is free, of course, you're going to have a drop of hydraulic fluid leaking out, so we're going to use that dust cap that we got from the bleed nipple to cover that, to stop any hydraulic fluid from leaking out. Now some people actually put a crimping tool onto the brake pipe. Now I did this a couple of weeks ago on one, and unfortunately the brake pipe split, so I don't want to do that today. I don't fancy changing the brake pipe as well, so we're just going to do it this way, and any spills we'll just mop them up quickly. Now I always check when I've removed a part from a vehicle to make sure that the new part that I have is an exact replica, basically. These motor factors that you order from often send the wrong piece, so it's a good idea to make sure that you've got the right one. Okay, so whilst we look at these photographs comparing the old and new calipers, I just want to show you a short video clip that I filmed last week, because I actually started doing this job last week, but once I'd had the new parts delivered, I noticed that they were wrong. Yes, the online shop that I'd used, this online Motor Factors, has sent the wrong parts. I didn't realise until I'd actually taken the brake caliper off the car and then compared it to the one in the box. So this is just one of the problems of buying things online. You can't always guarantee that you're going to get the right part. So I had to reorder, and luckily enough the right caliper has arrived, but nothing else has, of course, so I'm having to wait for those brake pads. So right then, let's carry on with fitting this brake caliper. Okay, right, so now we're all ready to put on our new brake caliper, and of course it's exactly the opposite way that we took off our old one. We just try not to get too much hydraulic fluid all over the place, but of course we shall be bleeding the system afterwards, so you know, I'm not too worried about getting too much air into the system. Now, I was hoping to fit new brake pads and new retaining springs as well to this vehicle, but unfortunately they did not turn up with this shipment. That's just one of those things. But like I was saying at the start of this video, that high winds and torrential rain is forecast in the next hour or so, so I must try and quickly do this job. So I'd like to move this car out of the way. Okay, so now everything's tightened up, so it's time to bleed the system. An old piece of pipe now that I'm using into an old water bottle. Now I must apologise for not demonstrating how to bleed the brakes, but there are plenty of other videos here on YouTube to demonstrate that, but I really must get on. The weather is changing quite rapidly now, so I'm running out of time. Right, the system has now been bled of all the air bubbles, is working perfectly, so it's now time to put the dust cap back on to the bleed nipple, and of course replace those dust caps that cover the Allen key bolts as well. Okay, so now we shall be checking the brake fluid reservoir, as it's bound to need topping up now that we've pumped out some of the hydraulic fluid with the air bubbles in. Well, there you have it. That's how to change a brake caliper, and we're just in time as well, as it's just starting to rain now, so I've got just enough time, I think, to put this wheel back on and then tidy everything and clear everything away before it absolutely chucks it down.
Well, like I was saying at the start of this video, rain and strong winds was forecast, so we're back to monsoon season. So thank you all so very much for watching, and we shall see you all soon in the next video.